Hello everybody, welcome to Crafty Soup. I have another quick process video for you today, and this one was from the CKC Challenge number 2 back in May, and because I couldn't get to everything this month, I am bringing it to you a little bit late. So I do have my counterfeit kit here, and the challenge was to scrapbook your top 3 reasons why you like to scrapbook. And since I don't actually tell stories about this hobby very often, I definitely wanted to do this challenge. And so I have a photo of me in front of my scrap organization, and then I chose this sheet of paper out of my kit because I actually put it in this kit because it had 3 sections to do 3 parts of a story for. Now, in the end, those sections are going to get largely covered up, but I did use them a little bit in this layout and use that for the 3 areas of journaling. So before we get to that, I am matting this photo with a little bit of colorful paper. It just gives a little spark of interest around that photo. And I was deciding whether I wanted another matte layer, and because the polka dots on that mat would be a little bit distracting if I sized it to fit my photo, I decided to just go ahead and use some ink and pen work to give that photo a little bit more pop. And I've got some bits of paper left over from other projects out of this kit, and I am using those as just elements to help ground that photo. I did have little doilies, that's the word I'm looking for, in this kit, and I thought those would be great to kind of help my 3 areas of journaling stand out a little bit more. And then I had just a bit of this film strip left over from another project from this month's kit, and I wanted to go ahead and put those to use, and it adds a little sparkle and interest to that photo mat. Once I've got all of that down, I am turning to my title, and at first I think I'm just going to leave my title up there at the top and say my 3 reasons why. And I used that number 3 in black because I thought I would also number my journaling spots in black, but I didn't have enough of those letters left over. So I went ahead and used the pink to number my journaling, and that doily's going to do the job of being my kind of journaling highlight there. And I used a punch to punch out some buttons from that piece of paper that was in my kit this month, and I got some butterflies from my homemade butterfly embellishments, and I will add some stamped journaling lines to make space for this, what I have to say about each of these reasons. Once all of that is in place, I did go ahead and turn my attention to those little button punch outs, and I wanted them to feel more button-like, so I did go ahead and punch the hole and tie some twine through that, and I am going to add that to my little journaling cluster there, and that adds some nice detail to this layout without being too much. And because the alphabet sets in this kit are pretty old, I do need some extra glue to get them to hold down. And I got my title up there, and it felt a little lost in the butterfly, so I am trying to add a little bit more pattern color and detail to get it to stand out a little bit better. And I go a little bit overboard with cutting out extra strips of paper, but in the end I picked just a few of those that kind of fit in with the rest of the layout, and I will get those all glued in place. It's at this point that I realized that the title says My 3 Reasons, but it doesn't say reasons for what. So I decided it does need a little bit more context for the reader, and then I added this kind of subtitle or second title that says I scrap. I was gonna put because, but because I didn't have enough room, I had to shorten it to just cuz, and use the little abbreviation there. So I did get all my journaling filled in. I was careful to put my reasons in the different areas that would fit because that bottom section did have a lot less room than the other couple of sections. And I threw on a few sparkly enamel dots to finish off this layout. And that is a simple one, done and in my books. As we head out, I will leave you with some close-ups of this project, and I will say thank you so much for spending time here. I know there are plenty of options on the internet, so I do appreciate you being here. And if you appreciated something about this video, I would really love it if you could give it a thumbs up because that does help my channel. I have plenty more plans in the works for future videos, so I do hope you will join me again very soon. Until then, have an artful day.